Hello, welcome students. Hello, welcome students. Problem is resolved, I think. Okay. Now, can you just tell me, guys? Is my voice is clear to all of you? Is my voice is clear to all of you? Please tell me. Is my voice is clear to all of you? Can this be manageable now? Please tell me. No, I think the net issue will be resolved. Is resolved. Sorry for the delay. Please tell me, students. Is it clear to all of you? So sorry for the delay. Let us now continue with the topic. Now we were discussing about our chapter volume. Now first of all, you must understand the structure of the figure. We have two types of figures. First one is prism figure. First one is we have prism figure. Then one we have pyramid figure. Okay. Now the area and volume is a very important topic as compared to any other. Done. Chalo. Now what do you mean by pyramid? Pyramid is like a structure like this. Like this structure. Okay. Pyramid structure is like this. So top of pyramid 0. You can say that when we have a pyramid structure, then its top is always be 0. Done. Now what do you mean by prism figure? Top to bottom same. Top to bottom same. Done. If we are comparing prism figure and pyramid figure, in pyramid figure we have top always 0. Like, can we have example of cone? Now in which we can take example of pyramid figure as cylinder. Done. Cube, cuboid. These all are example of prism figure. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is that clear to all of you, students? Is this clear to all of you? Please message me. Now you can chalo, bigger. It's important part of mensuration. That is an important part of mensuration. Now, what do you mean by prism figure? What about its volume? What about its volume? Now, is this clear to all of you? I know buffering. Sorry for. Now, is it okay to all of you? Please tell me. I reconnected my internet. Please tell me, students, is it okay to all of you now? Is buffering stopped or not? Sorry for the delay यार, आज बड़ा इंटरनेट का I know there is some issue. Internet, please tell me, is it okay now? Thank God. Wait for 2 minutes. Let me do this again. Now we have prism figure. In which what we have to top to bottom same structure. Top to bottom we have same structure. Is that clear? Now, what do we mean by same structure? Like we are taking a cylinder, or you you have a pen in your hand. Is thus you can take example as prism figure. Now, what about its volume? What about its volume? Number one, volume is area of base into what? Height. Done. Number two, what about its surface area? Surface area is perimeter of base into height. Done. Number three, what about total surface area? Total surface area is surface area plus area of top plus of area of bottom. Is this clear to all of you? Now tell me, is this clear to all of you? Is this clear to all of you, students? Please tell me. Ankit, good morning ji, good morning. And again, sorry, because of internet issue. Our class is delayed approximately about half an hour. Now what we have second structure as pyramid figure. Now what you have in pyramid figure, what I am saying is top is 0. It means you have a structure whose area, or you can say that it decreasing, and at top it will be 0. Done. Now what we have, its volume. Volume is 1 by 3 area of base into what? Height. Done. Not a big surprise for us. It means you can say that the volume of the pyramid figure is 1/3 of the volume of the prism figure. Yes, you can say that. If you have two identical figures, two identical figures means same height. Now what about its surface area? Surface area is half of perimeter of base into slant height. Slant height means this height. Done. Now what we have, total surface area. Its total surface area is equal to surface area plus of area of base plus area of top. But area of top is 0. You have only a point at the top. Then area of top will be 0. Then total surface area plus area of base. Please note this down. Then we'll discuss area and volume one by one. Please note it down, students. Is this clear to all of you? Have you all noted down the statements? Or you can say that. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me. Rohit, Jaspreet, Nitika. Let us move forward. Clear? Chalo, let us move forward. Chalo, thank you. Now let us discuss prism figure firstly. Let us discuss prism figure. You have to remember one thing, prism figure, in prism figure top to bottom is same. So what is the basic example of prism figure? It's cube. Now how cube look like? Like this, a packing box, or you can say that chai ka dabba. Now what we have in cube, we have all the sides are identical, or you can say that all the sides are equal to a. Let side of the cube be a units. A units means it can be centimeter, it can be meter, it can be millimeter according to a question. Now if we are talking about prism figure, what is its volume? Its area of base into height. Area of base into height. It means, let me draw another. Now if we look at that, the base of this cube, what we have? We have a perfect square. We have a perfect square in the base of this cube with the side A, A and A. Is that clear to all of you? We have a square in the base of this structure. Is this clear to all of you? Please students tell me. Is this notifiable? It is clear to all of you? Please tell me so we can proceed further. Now, what will be area of base? It's A square, because we have area of square is A square, side into side. And what about its height? Its height is also A. Then the volume will be A cube. Is that clear to all of you? Then volume of cube is A cube. Now you know how you can find out. You don't have to learn all the formulas. You just want to know about their structure and their formulas and their volume, how to calculate their volume. Is that clear to all of you? Now, second thing, what about its surface area? Surface area is perimeter of base into height, not slant height, because slant height is in our pyramid diagram, not in prism diagram. Done. Now, what about perimeter? Perimeter is nothing just but sum of all the boundaries. Now, what about its boundaries? Sum of all the sides. Sum of all the sides. Or you can say boundary sides. Done. Now, what will be its perimeter? Perimeter is 4A. A plus A plus A plus A. It will be 4A. Is that clear? Then, what about its perimeter is 4A? And what about its height? Same as previous one, it's A. Then what about its surface area? Surface area of cube is 4A square. Is that clear to all of you? I think it is. Now what about its total surface area? Now I already told you what about the total surface area? It's surface area plus area of top plus area of bottom. Done. Now surface area plus area of top plus of area of bottom. Now what about its surface area? It's 4A square. Now if we have identical structure, if we have identical structure, if we have square at the base, then we also have square at the bottom. And bottom, because bottom and top are same, then what about its area of top? It's A square and area of base is also A square. That total surface area is going to be 6A square. Is that clear to all of you? Abdeep Gaming angle means what do you want to say? Now tell me students, is this clear to all of you? Now, is this clear to all of you? I can. Just breathe. Just look at the board. Oh, sorry, look at the screen, not board. Now, what about volume? Volume is area of base into height. Just look at the structure. Look at the structure. We have a square base. What? Prism figure. Now, if we have a square, then what is the area of the square? It's A square. It's A square. And what about its height? Its height also be A. Then volume is A cube. Clear? Number one. Number two, about its surface area. What about surface area? It's perimeter of base. It's into height. Now, what about perimeter of base? Perimeter of perimeter means sum of all the outer boundaries. Then it is going to be 4A into A. Height is A, then surface area is 4A square. Now, what about total surface area? It's going to be 4A square plus area of top is A square. If we have base area is A square, then base and top are both are same. Then A square plus of A square, then it's going to be 6A square. Is that clear to all of you? Is this clear to all of you, students? Just tell me. Jasprit, is this clear to all of you? Is it clear? Chalo, it's okay. Now, what about open box? Open box. If I'm saying tell me, students, now it's okay. Is it okay? Yes or no? Please tell me. Today we have great internet issue. Now can we proceed? Please tell me. Can we proceed, students? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now our second structure is cuboid. Now cuboid with a structure having all the different sides look like this. It's L, it's B and it's H. It's clear? It's L, it's B and it's H. Clear? Let me change the color. It's going to be height. Done. Now what about its volume? Area of base. Area of base into height. What about base area? We have a rectangle in the base. What we have? We have a rectangle in the base. And what about area of rectangle? It's L into B. Done. Then what about its area? L into B. Now height is H. What about its volume? Into L into B into H. It's simple. Now you can understand the concept very well. Number 2. What about its surface area is? What about its surface area? Yes, please tell me. What about surface area? It's going to be perimeter base into height. Now what is its perimeter? Oh, sorry, it's L plus B plus L plus B. It's 2 into L plus B. Is it clear to all of you? Now it's 2 into L plus B into of H. Is that clear? It's your surface area. Then what about its total surface area? Total surface area is going to be surface area plus area of top plus of area bottom. It's simple. It's a simple thing. Clear? What about its surface area? Surface area is 2 into L plus B into H plus of what about its area of the top? It's also L into B plus of L into B. Now close this bracket, open this bracket. 2 LH plus 2 BH plus 2 of LB, or you can write it like that, 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. If I'm not wrong, LB BH HL. It's continue L B and H, LB BH and HL. Is that clear? Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. Is this clear to all of you, बच्चे? Now they will ask you. It's also difficult to me to continue like buffering. Sorry for that. We have some internet issue. Just tell me, students, is this clear to all of you? Is this clear? till here? Any doubt? Is there any doubt till here? Now let us move to our next topic, which is the major topic. It's an important one we are discussing about. It's cylinder. Now what about cylinder? Like this. It's going to be radius r and its height is h. Done. Now what about cylinder? What about its volume? What about its volume? Area of base into its height. What about area of base? We have a circle in the base. We have a circle in the base with radius r. Then what will be its area? It's pi r square. Done. Then volume is pi r square h. Done. Number 1. Number 2, what about surface area? Surface area is perimeter of base into of height. What about perimeter? It's going to be 2 pi r. Perimeter is going to be 2 into pi into r. Then what about surface area? Is 2 pi r h. You don't have to learn these values, just learn the basic structure of the formulas. You can construct values on the spot as well. Is that clear? Now what is total surface area? It's surface area plus area of top plus of area bottom. What about surface area? It's 2 pi r h plus pi r square. Like square, we have also same area at base and same area at bottom. Now it's 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r. You can take 2 pi r as common. It's going to be r plus h. It's going to be, it's 2 pi r square. It's 2 pi r into r plus of h. Is that clear to all of you? Now what is, it's total surface area. Now we have a curved surface area. Curved surface area is also our normal surface area. Is that clear? Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me, students. Is this clear to all of you? Is there any doubt till here? Is there any doubt, students? Let us move to our next. What is it's cone? Cone is a pyramid structure. Cone is our pyramid structure. So what about its volume? It's 1 by 3 into area of base into height. Now how the cone will look like? It can be ice cream cone as well. Now we have r, we have h, and that is called what? It's slant height. What is called its slant height? L is slant height. Is this clear to all of you? H is, L is my slant height. Now what about its area of base? We have area of base is a circle where radius r, then area is pi r square, then volume will be 1 by 3 pi r square h, or you can designate by small h. Number 2, what about its surface area? 1 by 2 into perimeter of base into slant height. What? It's slant height. Is that clear? Now it's 1 by 2 into what about its perimeter? Area is 2 pi r and perimeter is 2 pi r. Area is pi r square and perimeter will be 2 pi r. It's 2 pi r into slant height is L. Then it's going to be pi RL. It's going to be pi RL. Now what about its total surface area? It's going to be surface area plus area of top plus area of bottom, but area of top will be 0 because we have only a point at the top. Done. Then surface area is pi RL plus of area of base is pi r square. It's small r, not capital. Then pi r can be taken as common, then L plus r. Then what about its total surface area? It's going to be pi r into L plus r. Is there any problem till here? Please tell me, students. Please tell me, students. Is there any doubt? Please tell me. All no doubt. Nitika, is there any doubt, bache? Please tell me. It's all clear to all of you. Now I am writing out two values. You have to just remember these two values. One is of sphere. Sphere. How the space look like? Like this. With the radius r. Its volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Number 2, its surface area is 4 pi r square. Number 3, its total surface area is also 4 pi r square. Now it's homework for you to think and mark these values and find out these values. Number 2 is hemisphere. Now what about hemisphere? Hemisphere volume is, if hemisphere means half of this sphere, it's going to be 2 by 3 pi r cube. Number 2, what is surface area? It's also half 2 pi r square. But when we're taking about total surface area, what will be its total surface area? Can you just tell me? Guys, can you just tell me what about its total surface area? What will be total surface area of this structure? Hemisphere. Now let me draw this hemisphere. It is going to be like this with the radius r. Just tell me, how will you calculate its total surface area? How will you calculate its total surface area? After that, we're going to discuss some brilliant question which were in your exam recently. Have you all filled up the exam of SSC CGL? 31st is the last date of the examination and the CHSL will. Please tell me, what will be its total surface area? Please tell me, anyone, what will be its total surface area? What will be its total surface area? Excellent, 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 Lakshan, Rohit, both are accurate. Then what will be total surface area? Is going to be surface area plus area of top plus area of bottom. Now if you are looking at area of bottom is 0 and area of top you have only a circle, then what is surface area? 2 pi r square plus circle pi r square, then it's going to be 3 pi r square. Excellent, congratulations to both of you. You are understanding the concept very well. बहुत बढ़िया. Great, 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 Lakshay. Rohit, both are doing very well. Chalo, let us do questions. Question number 1. Today's question number 1. I'm writing out the question. The radius of the smallest possible sphere in which we can put a cube of side a centimeter is 9 centimeter. Find the value of a. It's an important question. Find the value of a. It's a good question, students. The radius of smallest possible sphere in which we can put a cube of side a centimeter is 9 centimeter. Then find the value of a. Firstly, draw a diagram. Then tell me the answer. Tell me, student, what the answer? Now, let me draw this diagram. The radius is the smallest possible sphere in which we can put a cube. It means if we are drawing a sphere, if we are putting a cube in it, then diagram has to be like this. Is it clear to all of you? Then we have side A, side A, side A and side A of the cube. Is this clear? Now what we have radius of the smallest possible. It means we have a radius of this cube. How much? 9 centimeter. 9 centimeter. Now if we have, it's 9, not A. Now if we have a square A, then what will be its diagonal? It's a right angle triangle. Then the diagonal will be A square plus A square is equal to D square. Then D will be root 2A. Then D will be root of 2A. But I already told you, in 3D structure in cube we have diagonal is equal to root 3A. Then what about this? It's 18. Then root 3A is equal to 18. Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. It's a 2D structure formula, but when we have 3D, because cube is a 3D structure now, we have x, y and z, all planes are there present. Then in a 3D structure, what we have diagonal is equal to 18. Is that clear? So can we write it like that? 3 into 3 into 2, and this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 into 3 into 2 and root 3 of A. Now this is cancelling out. Then A will be our 6 root 3 centimeter. It's a good question. It's a good conceptual question actually. This was in your SSC pre as well as in May. Please tell me, students, is it clear to all of you? Is there any doubt in this question? I'll repeat again and again. Nitika, please note it down. When you note this question, please tell me. I'll again repeat this question for you. Definitely, definitely. Have you all noted down this question? Now Nitika, Bagga, I'm repeating out this question, okay? I'm again repeating down this question. Now look at that the question. We have a cube fixed in a sphere. Is that clear? Now what is this line? If I say A, B, C, D is my boundary points of the cube which are touching the sphere, then what is AC? Can you say that AC is diagonal of the cube? Diagonal of the cube? Can you? Yes, we can. AC is diagonal of the cube, but AC is also the diameter. AC is also the diameter of the sphere. Then what is diagonal of the cube? It's root 3 into side of the cube, and what is its value? It's going to be 18. Then root 3a is equal to 3 into 3 into 2. So can we write this 3 as like this? Because root 3 multiplied by root 3 is going to be square of the root 3. Then this under root and square will be cancel out each other. Then we are left with 3 into 3 into 2. Is that clear? And this is equal to root 3 of a. Now this root 3 cancelling out, and 3 into 2 6. It's 6 root 3 centimeter is our answer. It is Nitika. It is clear to all of you? Nitika, it is clear, bache? Now is it clear to all of you? Please tell me. Now it's clear to Nitika. Please tell me, bache. Chalo. Very good, Nitika. Now let us discuss some different types of varieties we have in the mensuration. Now we have pyramid structure. Now we have some type of pyramid structure. It's very important. Please be attentive, students. It's going to be a brilliant lecture if the internet is working very well. Now if base is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Then if the base is equilateral triangle, then we have a structure like this. We have a base with equilateral triangle. Okay. And each side corresponds to a same side like this. Now, what this structure will look alike? When we join our points, you can see that this point, this point, this point at the top, बिल्कुल इसके ऊपर at the top, when we move this point up and up, and this point is going to be meet somewhere in space. I can't draw this diagram, but you have to imagine this diagram. Is that clear? And this all is what? Our equilateral triangle. This all are our equilateral triangle. Is that clear to all of you? Can you imagine the diagram? Base contains equilateral triangle. It's A, and it's A. Can you imagine the diagram? Can you imagine the diagram? Please tell me, students. Now, after fold, you can just imagine this diagram as 3D structure. This is going to be like this, and this point is your top point. This is top view. This top view. Is this clear to all of you? Chalo, great Navneet, great. Then what will be its volume? What will be its volume? It's going to be, it's a what? It's a pyramid structure, 1/3 into area of base into its height. Then if we have an equilateral triangle, then what about equilateral triangle? Its area is √3/4 a square. You have to remember these values. Clear? Then 1/3 into √3/4 a square into h. Is this clear to all of you? Then what about its area? √3 a square h upon 12. You can say that. I always said, if you are going to learn these values, one day these values will be vanish from your mind. But if you understand the values, they will remain always in your mind. Is that clear? Please understand this value. Do not remember. Do not get ratification. Volume is √3/12 a square h. Volume is. Please don't do that. Please do not do like this. Is that clear? Now, what about its radius? Now, if when we join this structure, this is our radius. Let me draw a diagram. It's our h. It's L. Then it's R. Is that clear? But it is R. R is a by 2√3. R is 2√3. It's in radius. It's in radius. When you study the geometry, you will find out what is in radius. But here you just have to remember what is R. R is a by 2√3. Done. What is R? R is, if I draw a circle, this is R, is equal to a by 2√3. It's in radius. We have another radius. It's circumradius. It's a by only √3. Is that clear to all of you? Now, what about its surface area? What about its surface area? It's 1/2 into perimeter of base into its slant height. It's 1/2. What about its perimeter of base? It's going to be 3a. into what about its slant height? It's L. Clear? Then its surface area is this. What about total surface area? It's going to be surface area plus area of bottom. What about its surface area? 3 by 2 AL plus root 3 by 4 A square. Is this clear to all of you? It's very important to understand how we can learn these values. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me, students. Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. You don't have to learn values, just understand how we can construct these values. You have to just categorize the diagram, whether it is a pyramid or it's a prism structure. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me. Clear? Nitika, Jaspreet, Rabnit Bhatia, is it clear to all of you? If it's clear, we can move to next. Now if we have, now it's up to you. You have to told me the answer. It's a square based pyramid. It's a square based pyramid. It's a square based pyramid. What about square based pyramid? Its base will be a square. And the structure will look like that. Is it clear to all of you? Now A. Is it clear? Now just tell me. Now if we look at this, just tell me its volume. Just tell me its volume. I'm waiting for your replies. Just tell me its surface area and just tell me its total surface area. Just tell me. It's easy. It's easy to understand. Now what is going on here? If we, the structure will look like that. That is R and that is our L. It's R, it's H and it's L. And then what is R? Its total side is A, then R is A by 2. Why I am writing this? Because if the question if the statement is that they don't give you the slant height and they are giving you the height and giving you the side of the triangle, then you can find out the slant height. Same here, if you don't have the radius or you don't have the height or you don't have the slant height, you can find out radius by A by 2 and you can equate the equations by applying Pythagoras. Is that clear to all of you? Just tell me its lakshya is saying 1 by 3 A square H. Excellent action. बहुत बढ़िया action. Now tell me, please tell me the answers. Surface area is 2 into A into L. Okay. So what about its volume, Rohit? What about its volume? Tell me, Nitika, Navneet, Jaspreet, just tell me, bachche. What is its volume, what is its surface area, and what about its total surface area? Now let me calculate its volume. Its volume is, it's a which structure? It's a pyramid structure. Firstly, you have to remember that it's a pyramid. 1 by 3 into area of base into its height. Now 1 by 3 into area of base, it's a square, because we have a square in its base. It means a square h by 3. Is this clear to all? Excellent, Akshay. It's 2al plus of a square. Great, Rohit, great. Now what about its surface area? It's 1 by 2 perimeter of base into its slant height. 1 by 2 into what about its perimeter of base? 4a into l. So you can write it like that, 2al. Is it clear? Now what about its total surface area? Not total surface area is going to be surface area plus area of bottom. It means 2al plus of a square. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Total surface area is a into a plus 2l. You can say that. Great, great, great. Hope all you understand this. Yes or no? Please tell me. All of you understand this? Yes or no, students? Just tell me, students, is this clear to all of you? So let us proceed further. Now, when it's hexagonal, it means we have a hexagon. We have hexagonal and we have like a structure like this, a Pandora box. And the interesting thing is that these all are your equilateral triangle. A identical diagrams. If you have identical diagrams, A, and this is going to be. Now can you just tell me its volume? Equilateral triangle area of base, it's going to be, I will not tell you, but I will tell you area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 a square. Just calculate. We have 6 equilateral triangle in the base. Is it clear? We have 6 equilateral triangle in the base. Just tell me its volume, tell me its surface area, and tell me its total surface area. Sorry. It's root 3 by 2 a square h. Okay. Okay. Nice try, Lakshya. Anyone else? Now let me solve this. What about its volume? What about its volume? It's 1 by 3 into area of base area of base into height. Done. Now 1 by 3 into what about its area? We have 6 equilateral angle. The area of base will be 6 into root 3 by 4 a square. Six into root 3 by 4 a square. What about its h? It's h. So 2 I think that is the scenario, if I'm not wrong. Is that clear? It's root 3 by 2 a square h. So root 3 by 2 a square h. Now what about its surface area? 1 by 2 perimeter of base into slant height. What about its slant height? It's L. So 1 by 2 into 6a into L. That is 3 into a into L. What about the total of the surface area? Surface area plus area of base. 3al plus 6 into root 3 by 4 into a square. Is this clear to all of you? Just tell me, is this clear to all of you, students? Is this clear to all of you? Please revise this till here. If you have any doubt, please tell me, students, then we will proceed further. Now, the one of the important, the most important is it's tetrahedral. The most important one is tetrahedral. Now, what about tetra? Tetra is a root word. Now, what is tetrahedral? You have 4 equilateral angles joined to each other. We also do it. We also just did with equilateral based angle. Done with equilateral based angle. But we can't say all the sides are equilateral. But in tetrahedral, all the sides are going to be A. Same. Done. You have to just know the difference between them. Is that clear? Now, what about tetrahedral? These all 4s are equilateral angle. Now, firstly calculate. Now, firstly let me calculate its slant height. Now, what about its slant height? Now, if we draw a diagram, it is going to be H. R is equal to again A by 2 root 3. It will not going to change. And this is my L. Now, what is L? L is nothing just but this value. I am designating it as X. X is our L. It is that clear? Now, how will view? Now, we have a diagram. It's A. It's my slant height. I am designating it as A by 2. Then X by 2, X square plus A square by 4. We are applying simple Pythagoras theorem, and this angle is going to be 90 degree. Then X square is equal to A square minus of A square by 4. Then it's going to be 3A square by 4. Then what about my X is root 3 by 2A. What about X is root 3 by 2A, and it's also my slant height root 3 by 2A. Is that clear to all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me. Now my slant height is what? Root 3 by 2a. For tetrahedral, you have to learn this value. You don't have any option. You have to learn this value for tetrahedral, that L is equal to root 3 by 2a. Just tell me. It's clear. Now what about h? It's going to be h square plus of a by 2 root 3 whole square is equal to root 3 by 2 a. Oh sorry, it's whole square. Now tell me the value of h. Now tell me the value of h. I am not going to calculate this. This is going to be homework, but just tell, I am giving you 2 minutes to solve this equation. Just tell me the value of h. What will be the value of h? Just tell me the value of h. Now tell me, students, what will be the value of h? Just tell me, students, what will be the value of h? Let me write this value. This is going to be, it's 2 by 3 a. Rohit, you have to find out the value of h. You are telling me the value of h square. You are telling me the value of h square. Right? Rohit is telling me the value of h square is 2 by 3 a square. But it's going to be root 3 by 2a. A has to be outside the square. Is that clear? Chalo. Now, what about its volume? Let me introduce this tetrahedral to all of you. What about its volume? Its volume is 1 by 3 into area of base into height. What is area of base? It's root 3 by 4 a square into its height. I don't think so. Is there any doubt in this? Now, height is 2 by 3. You can put it right here. What about its surface area? Its surface area is going to be 1 by 2 into perimeter of base into, oh sorry, not, it's slant height. So 1 by 2 into 3a. It's, what about its slant height? It's root 3 by 2a. What about its total surface area? It's going to be surface area plus area bottom, as simple as that. So what about is 3 root 3a square by 4 plus a, what about its area of base? Area of base is root 3 by 4 a square. Is this clear to all of you? Now you can take root 3 by 4 a square as common or you can add them, just add them. It's going to be 4 root 3 a square by 4. Is it clear? Root 3 a square, is that clear? Is it clear to all of you? Please tell me. So we can proceed to questions. Now, is any doubt till here? Tetrahedral is one of the important part of your mensuration because you have direct questions. No, actually, the reason is that you don't know the value of h. You do not need any value of h and l in any one of the previous identities, but you must learn the value of tetrahedral with h and l. Is that clear to all of you? Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. So can we can proceed further to the questions. Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me, students. Have you all noted down this? Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. I'm not getting any reply from your side. Please tell me, students. Please tell me, students. Yes, done. So let us move to the questions now. The question is asked here. Base pyramid has height 12 centimeter. The side of the base is 10 centimeter. Find its volume. Number 1. Number 2, surface area, and number 3, total surface area. What about this area, volume and total surface area? Just tell me the answer. Excellent, Nitika. Now we have a square based pyramid. A, B, C, D, like that. There will be a structure like that. Now what we have? Side of the base is 10, 10, 10 and 10. It's a square base pyramid. Done. Now what about its volume? 1 by 3 area of base into height. 1 by 3. What about area of base is 100 because we have a square. What about its height? Height is 12. 400 centimeter cube is volume. Number 2. What about its surface area? Its surface area is going to be 1 by 2 perimeter of base into its slant height. Now what will be its slant height? Now if you draw a diagram, this is your slant height. Done. And this is your R. And this is going to be your H. H, R, L. Now what about H? Height is 12. What about R? R is 10 by 2 is equal to 5. Then it's 12, 5, 13 right angle triangle. Then the slant height has to be 13 centimeter. 1 by 2 into 40 into 13, 20. Then this has to be 260 centimeter square. Done. Excellent, Rohit. Yadika, great attempt. Say, what about this total surface area? It's 260 plus of area of base. 260 plus 100 is equal to 360 centimeter square. Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. Nitika, it's if height is 12. Done. What about radius? It's radius. Now when this point meets somewhere here in the sky, or you can say that in the space, then this is your height. Height is 12 and this is 5. If you sort it out, then 12 square plus 5 square is equal to 12 square. Then L has to be under root of 169 is equal to 13. Is this clear? Just tell me, is it clear? Now student, write down the next question. Find the surface area and total surface area of a regular hexagonal base pyramid whose sides is 6√3 centimeter and its height is 12 centimeter. Just tell me the answer. Sorry, just tell me the answer, students. Anyone? It's a regular hexagonal base pyramid. It means you have 6 equal little triangle in the base. Now let me do this question. We have hexagonal base, done, and all the sides are same. Done. Then we have a structure like this. Done. Then What about its surface area? It's going to be 1 by 2 into perimeter of base into slant height. Can we have side? Yes, we have side. Now what about its slant height? Just look at that. This will be your but slant height. Then you need this and you need this for this. Is that clear? Now what about its height? 12 centimeter. What about its radius? Oh sorry, its radius, it's not upper, it's lower part. What about its radius? A by 2 root 3, and that is going to be your L. Then radius is, what about its side? Side is 6 root 3 upon 2 root 3. It's, I think it's 2. Oh, wait a minute. It's a regular hexagonal, na? So this has to be, sorry, it's a regular hexagonal, na? All are equilateral triangle. Then this, oh, it's all disappeared. Wait a minute, let me construct this diagram again. Now we consider this, only this. Done. What about side A? Side is 6 root 3. And what about height is 12 centimeter. Done. Then if we construct this H R, what about R? It's root 3 by 2A. And it's H. What about H or its L? H is 12. Then R is equal to root 3 by 12 into 6 root 3. It's going to be 3. It's 9. It's 12, 9, and it's going to be L. Then 144 plus 81 is equal to L. Then L is under root of 225. Then L is 15. You have to take care of this value. This is not R. This is height. We already discussed in tetrahedral, na? Root 3 by 2, where we discussed this. That is, whenever you have this type of structure, identical structure, you have to take your R, or you can date X is equal to root 3 by 2A. Is that clear to all of you? It's an important part. Just note it important. Just note this important. Okay. Now what we have surface area is equal to 1 by 2 into perimeter of base into slant height. What about perimeter of base? The side is going to be 6 root 3, 6 into 6 root 3 into 15. It is going to be 3. It's going to be, I think, 270. It's 90 into 270 root 3 centimeters. Done. It's clear to all of you or not? What about total surface area? Its total surface area is 273 root 3 plus area of base, it's 6 into root 3 by 4 into 6 square. That is your homework for the day. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me. Is this clear to all of you? We taken R is equal to root 3 by 2 because it's like a tetrahedral structure. Is that clear to all of you? Now my net pack is almost going to finish, so we can discuss the last question of the day. Look at that the question. It's an important question. Base of a regular means identical pyramid square. Pyramid is square. The question is saying you have a square base pyramid. Length of the diagonal of the base is 24 root 2 centimeter and its volume is 1728 centimeter cube. Find the height of the pyramid. Find the height of the what pyramid? Just tell me the answer. Just tell me the answer, please. Tell me the answer, students. Just tell me, student, tell me the answer. Now the question is saying you have a square base pyramid with a diagonal of 24 root 2. If we imagine side as A, then what about this diagonal? It's a 2D structure. We are taking only the base. It's A, and this going to be A root 2. Then you can say that A root 2 is 24 root 2. Then what about A? A is 24 units. You can say that 24 centimeter. Now we have the side. Then what about its volume? Then what about its volume? Volume is 1 by 3 into area of base into its height. Then what about its area? 24 into 24 into h. And what about its 17 do it. Is that clear? Now if you cut down this value, what about 1728? It's 12 into 12 into 12. If you have some numbers knowledge, 12 into 2 into 8, then 12, 6, oops, I will cut down the wrong value. It's going to be something wrong with that. 1 by 3 into 24 into 24 into h is equal to 1728. 1728 is nothing but 12 into 12 into 2. I think it's 12 cube. 2. Done. 4, 3. H by 3 is equal to 3. Then h is equal to what about? It's going to be 9 centimeters. Is that clear to all of you? Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me, students. Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me, is this clear to all of you? Please tell me, hurry. Please tell me as soon as possible, so we can proceed to next question. Nope, algebra is not there. We almost done with algebra in last lecture. If you want to do some more questions, if you want to do some more question on algebra, you can go to Nimbus and select SSC course, and I have uploaded over 20 lectures of algebra there, so you can do algebra on Nimbus app also. They all are good questions. Almost all 10-year questions are completed over there. Done. So write down the next question. Is that clear to you? Is this clear to you? Is this clear to all of you? Please tell me. Please tell me, students, so we can proceed to next question. And we have some technical issue over the screen, so let us move to next question. I think that will be the last question of the day. Base of the pyramid is equilateral triangle. Done. The side of the base is side of the base is 6 centimeter and its volume is 108 root 3 centimeter cube. Done. Find its height. Find its. It's a good question, and it was in SSC pre. Just do this question. Okay. Just please, actually today we have some technical issue over the screen, so we don't have algebra class today. That's why I'm going with this answeration class 2D 3D. Done. We don't have algebra class today. Thank you, Jasprit. Just tell me the answer of this question. Now what is the answer of this question? Please tell me. Chalo, let me do this question. What the question is saying, equilateral base triangle and the volume is given, then what about this volume? What about this volume? It's 1 by 3 into area of base into height. It's a equilateral base triangle. Then what about this 1 by 3 root 3 by 4 a square into h, and will be equal to 108 root of 3, and you just have to find out its height. It's 36. Great, Nitika. Nice. It's right answer. And the root 3 is cancelling out. Then we have, what about its side? It is 1 by 12 into 6 into 6 into h is equal to 108. It's going to be 6 2s 2 3, and it's going to be 36. Nitika,